Yeah, welcome back, folks. Let's see what we can do here. What do we got? Turn on the lamp. Other lamps. There's two lamps there. Honestly, this looks like a lamp over here. Maybe this is the lamp here. Alright, so let's see. Bella, where do I want you? Put you over here next to me. Yeah, now she can. So I really think it had something to do with her, setup. Okay, Argento, where can you go? We gotta get someone over to this one. From here. Be able to blast into these guys. Henrik. Well, let's put you over here. No, that's Argento. Well, I can put Argento there. That's fine. She can blast this way. I'm just gonna go. Hang on, let's see. Who goes first? You're gonna go first. And Henrik. This Mandrake. This Mandrake. Or she gets to go. I don't want you there. I want you... You stay up here. Henrik, on the other hand, put you here. Pascal. Gotta get to this one. Ah, there is the other one, okay. Put you up here. That's Henrik. Henrik goes here. Pascal. Down here. Here. Oh no, you can get right here. Put you right there. You got plenty of room. Ariel. Here. Be able to get over into this combat area over here. I want you to. No, I'm going to put you here. And you got more reinforcements coming in. This could be rough. You here. Let's start the battle. Okay, first things first. Lamp is on. Now you get to use your happy little weapons here.
Trust me.
Oh, come on. Not playing right. Do this.
As the tenants demand. Trust me. Let your soul be purged.
Oh, killed him. Got no movement to get there.
No.
Something's not right with her setup.
The shadows will see it done.
Can't hit him. And you're Henrik. want to be careful here. But I'm going to hopefully let Argenta do damage to these guys. Alright, come here.
The Emperor is on our side.
Turn on the light.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
What's this do again? Oh! That's not good.
My faith shields me!
First things first.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Momentum.
Doubt is for the weak.
I'm going to take a hit doing this.
Endure. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I choose Emperor. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. Power resides in the will of the righteous. What is a prayer? Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll see to it personally.
Momentum.
Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
You got one hit point left?
You should feel honored to witness this. I'll see to it personally.
Oh, it's not dying because I've got a light left on. Wait a minute, these other ones all died. Why is he still alive? I don't understand. I mean, where do I want to go? Ella there. Got so much movement. One over here.
It's as good as done.
Stay here. We got 2 people here. Come to the center.
I am ready for whatever comes.
You use your shotgun. Okay. Now. And your turn.
Follow my lead.
Yeah?
Get to the heretics. My faith strengthens me.
I must not falter.
And so shall it be done. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. Rejoice in service.
What is done cannot be undone.
The Emperor commands.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis I venerate the Mashiach's spirit, Lord.
Follow my lead.
So this guy's the only one. Okay, and he dies. Okay. Price of humanity. Witness the Inquisition's judgment. Meal lets out an agonizing moan. Wasted all my work, my preparations, all for nothing. Amelia Ona Lichenhart, in the name of the Inquisition, you are hereby removed from your post and expelled from the Holy Ordo. The fate of fallen members is a matter of the Ordo. Heretical archives, artifacts obtained in the excavation, Erlass and Lichenhart's possession are hereby declared property of the Holy Inquisition. However, it is for the rogue trader side becomes a Phantom 4 and its people. What is your verdict? Let's see. I will not risk taking survivors in my ground. I will not be eliminated. What would you advise me to do? Corruption will necessarily be based on a weak judgment, vulnerable to doubt and sediment. I would get rid of the planet and its population. What will happen to the archives? The archives will be destroyed to prevent further situation from ever occurring. Yeah, it was my responsibility. Not take our leave them on it. Okay, hang on. Iconoclast, I will take the survivors off the planet. I will not risk taking the survivors into my crew. However, I will not leave them on it. I will give them supplies to support against their defense of Dakari. I mean, they're still praising the God Emperor. their faces were all distorted. Like they've been distorted by chaos. So I'm thinking they're distorted by chaos and they're fighting the Dukari. Although I am playing Iconoclast, I'll do this. +8. Continue. Hereby stripped to your special status as an agent of the Golden Throne and all attendant rights and privileges, I am authorized to use all interrogation members to stipulate in the standard framework for information extracted to ascertain the fate of the acolyte Tanika Caliburga. Will that be necessary? No, Interrogator Van Collix. I have no intention of concealing that information from you. I am almost certain that Tanika Caliburga was eliminated on the orders of Xavier Calcazar and after being deemed a volatile element. You're lying. Listen in silence. I saw one of Calcazar's documents when I went to receive my new orders. Only a fleeting glimpse, but my memory like a pick recorder. It was long enough for me to contents to be imprinted in my mind. I do not know the details, but the document itself was an interrogation transcript, with the final annotation indicating the removal of the person from his retinue. And we both know how someone leaves the Lord Inquisitor's retinue. Interrogator Van Collix. Tanika is the Lord Inquisitor's top espionage specialist. Whatever Xavier chose to refrain from making a public show of strength, Caliburga was invaluable. Why would he do this? I do not know, Interrogator. Just as I do not know why the Lord Inquisitor sent me to this nondescript planet as soon as I voiced my concerns about his memories. Just as I do not know if I should blame the warp for the lack of response to my calls for help, or if Calcazar prohibited the others from being answered. Interesting. The nature of her mission, and Xavier's true purpose here in the Expanse was likely why he chose to bury this secret, the token along with it. The operational data indicated that you are the retinue's primary torture specialist, Interrogator Van Collix. All this time, I thought you were one who conducted Tanaka's interrogation. And one of the reasons why I destroyed my personal data block was to ensure that my own sentiments would not prevent me from thinking rationally when I would next encounter you or Calcazar's other servants. Ooh. Whether we're joking or being deadly serious, words fall at deaf ears. Mid, we can buy biomancy, starting fixedly as who seems to be engrossed in intense rumination. Henrix? Says nothing for some seconds during his best last evening. Amelia on Lichenhart. I know interrogants. I know all the procedures used on a compromised stage. Interrogation, unsealing the reminiscent blocks. But before we begin, she stands up, straightens her spine as much as she can, looks into his eyes with a weak smile. I thought Tanaka was your doing, but your reaction has revealed the truth to me. Henrix. It was Henrix, yes? You should know, I am sorry to have forgotten you. Henrix stares at the sage, saying nothing as he looks down and mutters, too quietly for you to hear. Thank you for your assistance in solving my problem, Rogue Trader. No less than any heretic deserves. We are finished here. The planet will be designated unfit for further use. The risks are simply too great. It will take a few hours to deal with the excavation site and what the diggers found here, but that will not delay us. When we return to ship, find a minute to speak with me. End dialogue. Interesting. Interesting. let's get out of here. I'm worried that the Lord Inquisitor has ties to the Drukhari.
The Divine watches over us.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that takes a little bit of a twist.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources. It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical. Emelina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject. I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's, but that day is not today.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Is that last one? So that's completed. So that quest was all done. Can't talk to her, she's dead. I killed her. Probably not a good thing to do, but oh well. Contracts to full. Let's take a quick look at our colony management. What? Crucible has also created humans? Mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking in archaic low form of Garlic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivate land, builds houses, produce facilities, obedience. In general, there's a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems these people completely lack their own free will. For this, the monks have named them touched. There is a spirit among the faithful, though many call it a miracle sent by the Emperor himself, who want to quickly put the touch to work. Part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand plants learned men intervene in the great sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the touch. How dangerous? Here it poses a threat. Several species have been known physically identical to ordinary humans. No traces of corruption or xenophobia found either. However, their obedience is doubly terse. They obey any orders without knowing or caring who gives them. Another some cunning intruder from bending them to her will and creating an army of obedient slaves. My officers think. They were begot by the relic St. Caius, which means they exist to please the Emperor. Your people must be reminded that it is so. Arrange a public ceremony, tonsilate, indicate the touch order of St. Hammerin. Service dedicated to the people parable of Saints, interests and followers. Okay, she says help them. Why don't you make the first move some of the mighty force of these touched ones? They would be so obedient and diligent that we would make the fine troops. Assign a loyal commander to each god, keep an eye on them. Strange people will turn from a threat to defenders of the Imperium. Spoken just like a space marine. Lack of will, representing a high probability of manufacturing failure within Crusoe's sacred process. Dispose of the finished batch of units and halt production of new ones. The algorithm of the Great Sculpting requires further examination. Okay, so this is latency and efficiency, security. What is this? Thought you were recruited as enforcers. Gain form of ancient knowledge stored in their minds by modifying the ship's weapon to use a sacred architect. Long-range dorsal plasma cannons fire 2 shots. I think that's really that good. Property of the hammer. Serve the faithful. Licensing security, but we'll lose 1 efficiency. This makes Argenta happy. Kind of a touch. What is this? Wow, that's pretty powerful. I like this one. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Just what Faustin requires your attention. One of the servants tasked with the Crucible maintenance has declared publicly that he has been liberated of all worldly concerns, for he is none other than the reincarnation of Saint Cunus. Therefore, some extreme questions report claiming that he has performed miracles. Supported by the congregation gathered by preaching, he has asked for your lordship permission to depart from Foulstone with the Crucible in tow, so he may continue his work and use the relic to transform his world, one true to the faith of the Imperium, into lush, splendorous gardens. It goes without saying, such a generous gift to the Kronos Expanse would bring great renown to your lordship, but at a heavy cost. Foulstone would turn back into a wasteland, and we lose the prestige that comes from having charge over a valuable relic. What do we know about this person? Considerable height, a technomagnetic footfall. He now confers with the Brother Pure Voice. He now prefers to be called Brother Pure Voice, a remarkable commoner with no family, granted unkept, covered in scabs from working in the Crucible. He has become obsessed with it. From the day it was discovered, he never left his mate, never rested, barely ever slept, fasting and living off stimulants and the condensate from the relic's cooling circuit. Then stated having revelation, eventually saw the truth, went completely insane. His sermons are directed at commoners, appealing them to humanity and mercy. He often speaks with his former life as a saint. Many of his tales are known to match legends of St. Cunus. No anarchical pronunciation or rack deviation have been found in his words yet. My advice is, Annapolis, same speakers fast, whatever great cause proclaim the mission, they generally naively be people really do need. If we round up enough orphans and lepers who would leap over themselves to beg the prophet's salvation, he will soon forget all about the Crucible and his holy mission. I know a few guilds of professional beggars would be delighted to offer us their services. False prophets in the streets are common. Their summons are breed two more rights. The Inquisition recommends that such unstable agents be isolated and quietly removed. The archenemy lies take on many guise, but the Emperor's miracles are 100-fold stronger. On more than a few occasions he has bestowed epitaphs upon the faithful, epiphanies on the faithful, even those of humblest orange. I myself bear the name of a poor orphan who was granted miraculous powers by his grace. So give me time and I will find you the most loyal agents to escort Brother Pure Voice on his travels. They will keep him safe if he is pure, or punish him should they sense deceit in his words. But I have a feeling his rebirth is a true wonder. Okay, so what do we got here? Undying One does not release souls that have come to him. This man is either lying or misguided. An experienced spinner will help see the truth or repent the deception. Okay, Henrix, you get rid of him. Okay, what's this thing? Okay, interesting. Shadow of the Undying One. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That'd be nice for Cabela. It gives me that device again. Shadow again. Consecrated weapons. Worry about getting more. Lose 2 efficiency, gain 2 profit factor. I don't think I need any more profit factor. My profit factor is still rough. Rogue Trader gains a plus 15 bonus to all their skills. And a nasty hammer. I'm not sure this is really the right way to go. We're going to this route. Her prophet disappears from a single night. They found only a strange image of a labyrinth inscribed in the blood on the floor chamber. His followers gladly believed the mysterious sign marked the ascension of St. Carlos to the Emperor and made the cell a place of worship. Okay. 1,000 trophies. Dogmatic. Deity's Charge. Two-handed melee weapon. Wow! All collisions by the Thunder Hammer's pushing attack deal 300%, while hit by the Thunder Hammer must pass. It's a powerful weapon. Accept. Okay, what do we got here? Anything else I can do? We're done at the moment with this one. Janice. Reaping. Profit provisions. Here. All kinds of stuff. Payment in Oregon, secret lair, schools, xenointoxicants, the Great Fire. No, I don't think this makes much sense. +3 profit factor and +9 chemicals. How many chemicals have I got? That's promethium. Lose profit factor. Lose some provisions. Get people and efficiency. I'm probably gonna do this one. See, did this do anything? No. No. Each search the we're gonna do this. Skip that. Raising amuses. +5 profit factor. Profit factor's got to be through the roof now. Let's see. What do we got here? Pleasing the tired. Costs a lot. Call to arms. Security. People. Familiar power arm. It's power armor. Got plenty of weapons, don't I? Plenty of weapons. Militia Navy. Oh. Red routes become orange. Holy mackerel. Costs a lot. Bastion. Let's do all plating. Additions, people. Holy mackerel. That's really powerful. Oh, I think this is just... Yeah, let's do this. Libos! Anything I can do here? Yep. And Kibagama. I can do a Kibagama. Oh. Right. Profit factor is 154. Not bad. Let's see. I've got a little bit of time left. Let's go talk to. What's this? Oh, okay. Talk to Danris. What do we got here? The Navy first. So let's go here. Is there anything I can really... These. Those do count as Xeno artifacts. Cargo. Really, I'll try using this heavy cutter or something. Alright, so... plenty of these, but I need 10,000. 10,000 points, so it would be like 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, the pirate trophies are... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna... Got a lot of void pirate trophies. Let's see what we can do here. Really powerful to take for me to get to the next one. Or 5,000. Let's wait at the moment on this. I mean, I'm not really. No, let's let him go. These guys take so much. Well, I can. Cost. Stocking boots. Cloak. I'll let these guys go for a moment. Holy power armor. That would be for my Space Marine. Holy mackerel. I'm gonna get 6 more levels higher with that though. All right. Now, see in here. Well, these are nice. I like the flashbangs. All right. Last thing I want to do here is let's look at inventory. You, my dear, should have a new. Get the armor? Yeah, this. You really need a new weapon, I think. Let's just... No, we're good. We're good. see how that works with her. And I've got this Tearing Vengeance, but I just don't see anyone using that. You don't have anything you can use in here. Nothing here either. What is your armor? It goes to 85 and 8. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to save it. Thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a terrific day.